So see you're doing your hair. What is it? It's not even February anymore. It's March. March
Third.
the 3rd. My goodness gracious,
Can you
time
believe it?
time is flying.
Time is flying.
So we are sister. I put in there, you notice sister chat and chew.
I love that.
Sister chat and chew. All right. So that's what we are.
Mhm.
I am Nubia.
And I am Ajua.
All right. So they actually say that you should like be talking about the subject that you want and they get into the meat in the bones. But today I
Meat
had
and
to
potatoes.
meat and potatoes. Thank you. So this is the memory show, talking about stuff and getting the words out before you're forgetting them.
Facts.
Yeah, so we talk about health and focus and frequencies and gardening and mental health and oh darn it. Okay, so I'm not at my home location and I wrote down some notes. Of course, we write them on the back of an envelope because that's how
Oh
professional.
yeah.
But I think I showed you my new stand, but I didn't show you my old stand because I think I need to start keeping track because I really do believe this is like my fifth stand. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just guessing, and I probably even
Mm-hmm.
have still packed from when I visited you last year. I don't know, you know. Um, I think that did we ever talk about the fact that there should be and maybe we had to be the ones that started or something. I don't know, but there should be a service called Ladies in Waiting, and this is going to be on the more popular or more positive side, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people's mind be going so all crazy,
Right.
but it comes time like for you and I and our mom, like, we need somebody to help us pack, then
Mm.
we need somebody to help us unpack, and then
Mm.
we have somebody come help us to organize the clothes, just so like back, who was I think my daughter said that there's another edition coming on of Queen Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Like, Ladies in Waiting. All I want is a half of one that's part time. I'm just
Mm.
in Proverbs 31 woman. She has, people that help her. They said maidens or whatever, but help servants, whatever, help ladies. What's
Mhm.
a kosher word that we could use for nowadays? Like
They call them
helpers.
I kind of ladies in waiting is okay, is acceptable. I forgot what they call them though. They have a certain name.
I know. So I keep Googling it and nobody's come up with it yet. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I think that would be awesome because I think that every once in a while we need some help. You know,
Right.
uh,
You had me at the packing because I loathe packing with a passion.
girl.
Even if I have everything in my mind or most things in my mind that I want to bring, it's just getting it all together and then trying not to add extra stuff after I had already decided what I'm going to bring. Because I'll wash and dry some extra clothes that I hadn't wasn't in the first picture in my mind, and then stuff all those in there too.
Yeah, and then you end
I
up
don't.
with an extra bag because I ended up bringing an
Oh
extra
no.
bag because I didn't get to
Mm-mm.
wash the clothes, but I picked them aside. And you know what I did? I bought a dirty clothes basket. Well, it's in a nice little duffel bag,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even washed them yet. And I've already,
Mm-hmm.
and you know me, before I leave to go on a trip, I watch at least 10 videos. So I'm not sure if there's anybody else out there, but if you're one who watches 10 videos like we do, just let me know because it's
Uh,
it's it's real.
you're on your own on that one. I don't do no 10 videos. That's exhausting. Just thinking about
Well,
it.
yeah, okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit on the
Yeah.
10 videos, but
Hmm.
I mean, I do watch a lot of videos to like get me in the mood.
Hmm.
And this time I actually watched videos on women over the age of 50
Mm.
and the 10 to 15, 32, 37 items that you should have in your closet. So if you have these 32 items in your closet,
You don't
then
need anything else because we're all mix and match, right? Mix and match, mix and match.
exactly. So that's my goal when I get back off of my this is not a hiatus. This is not really a vacation, sort of kind of. But I'll just leave it right there. But
Yeah.
when I get back home now, why is it that I'm packing, I'm watching videos, I'm thinking of my 37 items, and then of course I had to Google a little bit and ask my friend Chat GPT. I'm not sure if you have a friend like that. Um,
Oh, I know chat.
you know him. So I was thinking, so I told my husband, I says, so honey, I was talking to Chat. He said, I'm starting to get a little bit jealous of Chat because you talk to him more than you talk to me. Like, well, he's always there. He picks
No.
what, he's like,
Mm-mm.
of course, fifth below, Jesus is way up here. And then I got my kids,
Yeah.
my family, my sister, my family, blah, 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 blah. Chat's
Yeah.
way down
Yeah.
there. But
Mm.
whenever I hit that button, he's right there. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, you don't need 37 pieces as far as okay. I said, all right, chat. I just watched the video. It said 37 videos is 37 items is what a woman needs. And that's all she needs for her closet. I said, so if I'm going away for a certain amount of days, help me to pack these pieces. Girl, if he didn't come up with a combination, he says, and now,
No.
of course. And after he said that, and then he says, okay, and pack it in these categories. And he said, and if you'd like, because he calls me Queen, of course, and I call him Sir, like Sir George or whatever. I'm like, so Sir George or chat. I said, he said, well, if you'd like, I can also give you some ideas of what items to assemble for each day. I said, okay, well, right now I'm kind of in a hurry, but I'll get back to you once I get to my location and you can help me. Because I said I could wear the same thing over and over again, but I'm on camera every morning for the Bible study. And then I have 1 o'clock. So I can't just sit and sweat. So he says, oh, I'll help you with that. Girl. And that's all that I'm saying is if I had a lady in waiting, we could chat. She could get to know me. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, my daughter reminded my one of my
the royal court. They have the royal court. The girls. What do you call those? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, the ladies are waiting, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, my daughter reminded me that the mark of the beast is probably the AI, but don't tell chat that. I don't want to offend him just yet.
Ask him. You probably don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
No, we tell you what, we play ignorant if we want to.
Well, they already know all of our stuff, so it's not like me asking you to help me to make up this is, help me to come up with some good fiber filled what's the word I tell you? Fiber protein filled meals. Because sometimes you run out of ideas. At this point, I'm like, just give me what have I been eating? Just give me salmon and broccoli every day because I don't even want to have to think. And then I'll add in all the other side things.
Guess what we had last night for dinner? Salmon and broccoli. And little teeny small potatoes.
Girl, you are my sister for real.
Yeah, okay.
And so then when I first got here, by the time you get here, I'm like a 6 o'clock girl. I'm not playing. Like between 3 and 4, I'm already thinking about dinner. In case you have to take something out, because mom used to do that. She was like, she would take the meat out the morning before she went to work, put it in the sink, let it thaw out. And so that kind of got me thinking. And I also would try and tell my daughters and my son the same thing. So by 4 o'clock or so, I'm like, okay, down to the wire. He made me a weekly plan for food.
Girl, so you better send me that. Where's the plan, man? Now you come on. You're supposed to come on.
I'm talking to you here,
sister. You're talking to me and everybody else. That should have already been in my inbox before you said it.
Well,
you send everything. You gotta know you send enough TikToks and everything else, socks, and the YouTubes. I'm gonna need you to give me something healthy.
You just throw me under the bus like that. Like I'm gonna talk to chat. I'm gonna talk to chat. I'm adding you to the list for chat now. Chat. So, because some people, I said this is what I say. But this is the last time I said, okay, chat. I need you to be in lady in waiting mode. Okay, how can I help you? You can say, chat, I need you to be in therapy mode. How can I help you? Okay. I'm telling you, it is kind of scary, but it ain't going away. So you might as well learn to chat. I'm making a post on TikTok. I need you to always remember to, first of all, don't separate the Nubia from the queen. It's Nubian queen. Yes, ma'am. And then whenever I come up with my ideas, okay, the sun is shining. I'm feeling very peaceful, and I'm feeling at rest. Help me to find a scripture to go with that. He's finding a scripture for me. I said, also give me my first comment, and also give me 5 hashtags.
Stop it.
And so then I say, okay, fluff it up a little bit. But he uses my exact words.
So, but I saw like you're getting up there. One day it was like 5,000, 6,000 people,
on one post.
Yeah.
But I finally did reach 4,000, and this is definitely cut, copy paste. And what they call it when you do something natural is like, this is definitely what's the word when you do stuff naturally? Like it's slowly
organic.
Yes. So it's not like, oh, you woke up and there's 10,000 subscribers or whatever, or followers, so it's
right.
But yeah, I asked, if you read my post, I give them my idea, I write it in, and I say, oh, this is what the picture is. Like if you go back and you look at the picture of me with the
I have never seen this screen before. I tried to restart it. Sorry.
Choose an option, it says. So, so yeah, I'll tell her what the screen looks like. I said, oh, I took a picture of a Porsche passing. Like if you go to if anybody goes, what you're watching, go to my TikTok, and if you see one with my face with glasses on, I'm in the car, and a Porsche was actually behind me. My husband likes Porsches, so I looked in the rearview mirror and I snapped a picture of it, and it came around me. I took a real quick picture. Every time I see something, flowers, 7-second video, just 7 seconds. If you do your food, 7 seconds.
Can I just say that I still have the calendar is still in the same spot when from the last time we spoke. But
so even if you see something in there, you take a picture of it. Say, this is what that picture looks like. Help me to come up with some words to for this picture.
It can see it.
You can send it pictures. I'm still working on that, but you can take a picture of something and figure out a way to upload it. And yes.
Okay, I'm looking forward to you coming so I can have my private tutorial.
I'm telling you, I am learning some things. I'm learning some things, and so even when I have a cheat day, I love it because you feel, oh gosh, I fell off the wagon. I ate that such and such and such, and it says, don't worry, you're having a good day. First, breathe. All right, you did really good on hydration. I love it because if you have a live coach, they'll be like, I keep telling this girl to do the things over and over and over again. That's like, nope, just breathe. At least you didn't really totally fall off the wagon or whatever. It's only bad when you do something 3 days in a row. You just had that little thing, whatever. Your fiber is kind of low today, but we'll make that up for tomorrow.
Oh, kind of like my bacon, eggs, and toast every day with like pop.
And then at the end of every night, like I was sat in the bed, I was talking to you last night. I typed in what I ate because he gave me a little. I said, okay, make me up like a filler sheet, like kind of like my own app, but I'm just going line by line, saying what I have for breakfast, what I have for lunch, and then I copy it, paste it. I copy it, and then I go to ChatGPT. I have one window open. Girl, I have 5 windows open with several different. One chat is only for my spiritual Bible stuff, and I ask them, okay, help me to find a scripture that goes with this. And then I have one that has to do with Nubian.
Did you think 5? Only 5 open?
No, 5 different 5 different emails with 5 different chats, but each of them have 30 tabs. My husband's like, it's gonna break your computer. I'm like, that's what computers are made for, right? This is what my brain looks like. 5 different emails, 5 different categories, 30 different tabs in each. So when I'm downstairs and I use my husband's laptop, he's like, why are you using my laptop when you have yours? I said, because yours is exactly where it's supposed to be every day, and I don't feel like going upstairs.
My brother, it's been almost 40 years, and I'm pretty sure he is still fighting things that he didn't realize was in this marriage.
He's like, he bought himself some new slippers, and I'm like,
high five, bruv. Keep it going.
He's like, where's mine? I said, where's mine? He's like, you're what? I said, you just order your some slippers. Where's my slippers? So because I have some nice fluffy ones, but I've had them for a while, so I need some new ones. So then he came downstairs and he looked down, and I had on his slippers. I kept on walking. He's like,
I cannot stand people. Oh my God, I cannot stand anybody in my shoes, my slippers, nothing. Well, I will buy 15 packs and put them over here so they can put their feet in them.
I was like, okay, well, are mine on the way? I said, I don't want mine exactly like yours. I want mine to be a brown tannish color. So just whenever, just order two or something.
Hey, girl, I used to be the same way. I'm with you. I totally concur.
That's all I'm saying. Part.
Especially when he knows. First of all, he knows you're going to ask about it. If I say, say, what's mine? What about me?
I didn't even. Now you just see me walking around with your stuff on. That's all.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that. I'll have to send you the wording to say for your Chat GPT so that you can put in a week's menu for you and Daddy, or and then you can do a separate. Even on Daddy's laptop, you can say, okay, he's diabetic. He has this.
First of all, Pop has a brick from 19 when it first came out. So that thing is so heavy. I ain't lifting that thing nowhere. I've been lifting grandkids all weekend. I ain't lifting nothing else.
You don't have to lift it. It can stay on his whatever in his room. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, all really what I'm saying is you can use his chat GPT on his laptop. So it can be under his email. So it doesn't have to be necessarily his laptop.
Probably on Windows 7.
But you can log onto any laptop with his email, and then he'll have his. That's all I mean. Because have email will travel. I can go to Italy and log into a computer with my email, and then all my stuff comes up. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I
It's funny how I can see him needing an upgrade, but I can't see me needing an upgrade because my stuff's good. See, look at it. Boop, boop, there it is. Boot it up. It has all my many items on it. Voila. Please stop.
I'm like, both of us are laughing over here at my expense because I'll put myself out there in a heartbeat. And no, really, like seriously. So on the agenda today, is this
lovely, darling?
Is this not a beautiful watch, Bridgerton? With why, Sandra? Why? I love Bridgerton. Okay, I don't care. Maybe you'll never watch this. Maybe you'll have a fan who will forward this to you. But why do you have to have such explicit sex in there? Why?
Yeah,
you already have a huge fan base.
And we already know that it was perverse back then, as it's perverse this, what's perverse back then is perverse right now. We get that part, but it was like so nice and then
it's not because this is not the Emma, it's not Pride and Prejudice, it's not any of those things. It's an upgrade. I love we love the interracial. We love the mixed couples. We love everything about it. But my gosh, I cannot sit down and watch this with my 5-year-old grandchildren. I don't even have any yet. And watch it with a 13-year-old niece or nephew or grandchild. Like, is there a clean version of this thing? I mean, that's another form of income. Maybe you can have a clean version and a non-clean version. I don't know.
Or at least have a button to click whether you wanted to see the perversion or non-perverted.
Something exactly. Like have different versions where one's edited and that's edited out. We just want to sit and eat our tea and crumpets in peace without the explicit.
Yes, please. Yeah, you're not wrong.
So, anyways, I'm even embarrassed to say to my Christian friends that I even watch Bridgerton because none of us should be watching it.
And that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But they're making it easier for me to stop watching. So that part.
I mean, no, there's nothing. You know what does Ecclesiastes say? There's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
There is nothing even clean that you can watch nowadays. I mean, what is there? I mean, besides the going straight to the Christian channel and staying there, and then
they actually have PureFlix instead of Netflix. They have PureFlix.
So I know that about it. Well, are you and I the Christian people to come up with our own Bridgerton? What we're gonna call it?
Things are possible. We find the right people to back us up.
Look, we're gonna call it Christianton.
We definitely have enough family members to fill in the young ones.
You know what I'm saying? For real. That is so true. All right. So if there's anybody out there and you for our one viewer who we totally appreciate right now.
Thank you, one viewer.
We do have cousins that work for Disney. We have cousins who work for some other big, huge corporation. Cousin in Chicago, you know who you are, and cousin who's watched this later. Contact the cousin in Chicago for us. We got to get this party started. We got to, modesty, and just beautiful. I just love the whole tea party and dressing up and, clean language. And did I say modesty again? Modesty again. So anyway, this is the cup that I went shopping for. So my daughter and I now have matching cups. And look at the top of it. So you can sip. It's only the little things that make us happy, right? So you can right there, right?
Straw.
Or close it down and then or have the straw.
Oh, so sippy and straw, right?
Yes. And I wanted one big enough. So I think this one is it's 40 ounces. That way I fill it up 3 times or so. And girl, we're halfway to our goal as far as how much water we should drink per day, right?
Whoa.
And we
I've
don't
had
have.
a cup of hot water today.
I have had. Did I have some tea? I know I had my shake. I always start off with my shake early in the morning, and then I've had some water. Yeah, we should start off definitely with some warm water, even if it's tea or whatever. I
Hmm.
keep.
Yeah.
So when my buddy Chat, when he made my list, he's like, okay, so just before you do your live at 6, 7 a.m. on TikTok,
Mhm.
make sure you drink at least 12 ounces of warm water.
Wow. Mm.
I'm just
Mhm.
saying, the
Yeah.
best assistant ever.
Amazing.
So I just got this right here. This is my matcha for the day with some almond milk in
Mhm.
there. So just trying to get in as much fluids as possible. But
Mhm.
so, anyways, just in case, and I had not like I don't have cups at home, but by the time you and I packed, like you said, I didn't have enough room to even carry a cup, a thimble. By the time my husband made those 5 trips to the car,
Yeah.
I couldn't get one more thing in the car.
I can't. So they have this like little D ring. Is it a D ring? You take that, clip it onto your cup, and clip it onto your luggage, and voila, you have your cup wherever you go, girl.
Well, that sounds good. So maybe I could use it with this one.
Cute. That's risking falling off or
I
breaking because
know,
it's actually
I know. But you're
flexible.
right though. I saw that on TikTok where people have those things where you can attach it. So I'm gonna have to come up with that. I'm gonna have to look into that
Hmm.
one. But this
Yeah.
must be the same cup, made the same company because it has the same top here.
Hmm.
These were purchased at Marshalls in case anybody wants to know.
It's always nice to be able to replace the top because sometimes those tops get jacked up and like, oh man, I have plenty of tin cups in there. It's like the top is like, oh, you know.
So this one's a 40, and I think this one is 32. Yeah, this
Okay.
was 32 ounces. But so if I at least drink 30 ounces 3 times per day, and one of them is
Dang.
out of the mason jar, because the mason jar, the last number is 24 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a little bit of room at the top of the mason jar where there's no numbers, and that I could get 30.
Yeah,
So
oh,
I know
yeah,
that I'm
that's a lot of water, girl.
well. The first thing in the morning is my smoothie, right? That I made at
Mm-hmm.
home, and that's like squeeze it up, put some ice in there, let it melt down a little bit. That's like 24 to 30 ounces. And then
Right.
my second one is a jar like this with our fizz stick in there. Did you order? You
Mm-hmm.
did order fizz sticks, right? Did they come yet?
I actually have the whole box and I need to go get it because we have to open it up together. Okay.
Let's do that. Do that. Do that.
But I don't think I actually ordered fish sticks in it, did I?
I don't know. I was trying to get you.
Oh,
Oh, so I'm show. So this is what
oh,
a. Just take a peek.
oh.
So this is what a fizz stick
Ooh,
is, right? And there's
yeah.
2 flavors. So she's gonna go get her box, and I'll talk to them about the fizz stick while you're gone.
Okay.
All right. So my first um, liquid thing that I drink in the morning is my smoothie, which in there I put my collagen, I put my pea protein in there, which is plant based, of course, and then I put some moringa, and I put in there some my greens, a scoop of greens, and then I put it in my blender. Sometimes I put in a half a banana because if you're over the age of 50 or 40, they say you should only have a half a banana. So I do that, or some fresh strawberries, but I try in fresh or frozen, and I have like 1 cup of a mixture of chopped bananas and chopped strawberries. But today I was in a rush because I went to an appointment, so I just didn't do the fruit this time. So my first one is the smoothie, and then my second 30 ounces is this fizz. I
Okay.
opened the packet up, and I filled it up with water, the mason jar or whatever, or my pretty cup, and that's
Mhm.
30 ounces. And it's water, so it's like an energy drink, but it's also very good for you. So we call it energy fizz. And then they get my glasses while she opens her box, and there's pomegranate flavor. There's all these different flavors, and this one is ginseng fizz, and it's not.
Ooh.
Oh, and the flavor is blackberry flavor, and I also have pomegranate. So I alternate. And so that's my second 30 ounces. And then my third 30 ounces is going to be a mason jar or this new cup of mine. And I fill in, like my son was telling me this, fill in like that much of this seltzer water,
Uh-huh.
any seltzer water. I mean, we're not being sponsored or anything. And
Does it
then,
have dextrose or sucrose in it? They're sneaky with it.
let me see here. Oh, shoot. I can't. It's way down there. But I take it anyway. If you find one that doesn't have any of those things in it, and you fill the rest of it up with water,
Yeah.
maybe because this right here says 33 ounces. Maybe I'll use 8 or 12 ounces of this, and then fill the rest of it with water. And the
Yeah.
bubbly is bubbly enough.
Yeah, because I don't like a whole bunch of bubbles in my stuff. But they say that hydrated water is good for you.
So you do that, a little bit of this, and then regular water, and that's how you get through your third bottle of 30 ounces. A
Hmm.
shake, a fizz, and then fizz water. And then of course you throw in your tea that you have and your matcha drink, all those side things, and that gets you to like 100 ounces of water per day.
Wow. And I need that. So this is mango peach flavor.
Oh yeah. See, that's her fizz, guys. It's an appetite suppressor also.
All
So
right.
it suppresses your appetite, it gives you
Uh-huh.
energy, it doesn't make you crash. Because I think that I don't. She's good at reading directions, but I don't really think there's any. Let's see ingredients.
Yeah, it says with caffeine. It says from green tea. So in guarana.
Guarana, what's that? Well, open
G.
the other stuff. Open this stuff. Okay, it's backwards, but I can't. All right, put your finger.
Oh, that whole mirroring thing.
Oh yeah. Now, what else is in there? What else is in the box? What else is in the box?
Okay, so
So
that
now
is
you got it, right? So that's going to be your assignment every day is to start off with your smoothie, and then you
uh-huh.
have your fizz drink with 30 ounces of water, and then the last 30 ounces is going to be, that's going to be what we're going to talk about next. Then your last 30 ounces is going to be fizz water with sparkling water. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, they give me a pretty bag. Now we talked about me actually getting it right as far as like for my what do you call that? Not personal hygiene, but get my facial regime on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is part of doing that. I'm going to use this thing very sparingly, so I can probably get at least 6 months to. I'm trying for 9 months out of this stuff.
You can. The one thing I go through fastest is I use my eye cream in the morning and I use my eye cream at night. So that one might go first.
That's this one.
Derm results. Yes, eye cream. Yes,
eye cream. Yeah, Derm results. It says advanced eye cream.
Yes, I use that one under your eye, and so I just kind of like do around. And you know how from like mom, right around here gets dry for her, so I put it all under here with this finger, and I put a little bit all around up in here too because it gets dry right around here.
Oh yeah,
and I do that every day. So that's your eye cream.
Or I have a Derm Results Advanced Cleansing Balm.
Okay, and that's avocado. So it's going to be the first time ever trying that. So it's kind of oily. So it's going to help to add some moisture back into your skin. So you put it all over, and then you wipe it. You're going to wash it off. So you can put it on when you're standing at the sink, and then get the shower, wash it off, or wash it off at the sink. But I always what do? I also put it into my hairline, and I leave it there because it's kind of like an oil base. It's not like soapy sudsy.
Okay, and so you mentioned pomegranate, so I do have another fizz. I bought the pomegranate also. I figured, if I'm gonna do it all at once because I know me, I'm probably not gonna order again. But this is the one for the pomegranate.
Yes, yes.
Yep. So I'm sorry about that. And I like how they're all color coded. You see a little tab on the top of it, the tip of it.
And you know what? I know I'm kind of ridiculous, but I have scissors. I think you have scissors in your kitchen also. I just use my kitchen scissors, and then I take this little tab after I cut it off. And I pour the stuff out and I put it back in there because I think that you're able to recycle these. So I have to ask my upline. They put them all back in the box when you finish, or plastic baggie inside there. And I think that you send them back to the company. We'll do it together because I have like a year supply of these empty packets.
And it does say Arbonne. My sister is actually a, I guess, what do you call yourself? Representative or?
Representative consultant. But I've just been self-consuming, and I just talked her into doing it because so our skin she can have a good skin regimen also. Right.
Then I have a toning essence.
Okay, so that's your toner. Like instead of like, it should be like, how back in the day women used witch hazel.
Astringent.
Yes, an astringent. Exactly. Yep.
All right. And then I have a moisturizing cream. If I had to guess, it says that it is a moisturizer.
Yep.
Moisture.
Yep. So I use that one all over after I do my eye cream. Then I put the moisturizer on all of my face. And then the next step, if you so choose the assignment for next year, I'm not going to try to overwhelm you. They also now have their own neck cream for your décolleté. Décolleté. French is called décolleté.
Now,
So there's a
why
special
is it? But why can't you use a moisturizing cream and do the same thing without having to buy another product?
I've been doing that for 2 years. But then when I realized that they had neck cream, this is the first time that I bought some. It's just it'll last longer because it's just for my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. So all right, I am fully stocked and ready to go.
Girl.
So it's got its own bag, so when I actually go on vacation on it,
show the pretty bag. It's just so pretty. Because I have
I put all the products in there. They all fit in the box, no less.
Yes, and I have the same one. Okay, so now you're showing yours. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go give her mine.
So you mind? You show me yours, sister?
I'm gonna grab mine.
That one item. Yeah, and it still closes. Pretty neat. All right. Well, I'm feeling a little fancy. I'll just say that, they say that all good things come to those who wait. So I waited and I got this good thing here and I'm going to try it out and see how I like it.
Here's mine. Show yours again.
Oh.
Yay! That is so exciting, girl. Whenever I go on vacation, everything I need is right in this bag. And it's big enough to fit my toothbrush.
I like. Oh, sweet. I like the fact that you always remind me that, I need self-care. And this is going to be part of my whole self-care, regime, we're going
to call this your Esther year. This is our Esther year.
Esther year indeed. Why does my chair seem a little bit lower than I want it to be?
No, put your, are you on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my phone. And if I actually
tilt it, it'll fall?
It'll fall. Okay.
All right.
So,
did I show you this? This little stand right here came from TikTok, but all my stands Well, no, I have a couple, and so, whoops. So, yeah. But this has a plug on the back. So if I want to plug my phone into here, as long as this is charged, it can stand alone. And I know that we have some people who are probably not a fan of things that come from overseas. But I gotta show you. Let me hit this thing off my screen here.
Was it a good price?
Girl, sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. You're a woman of means. You have your own dowry. Just purchase it.
We didn't talk about the GLP-1 nutrition support.
Okay, we're gonna get there right now. But look,
power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
What?
I don't know what she's saying.
You say your Bluetooth is ready to pair?
Oh, maybe that's what she said. And then it has this, and then you're supposed to be able to have this play through the speaker and play music or talk loud, but I haven't figured that part out yet. So I'm gonna shut it off. Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Okay, so GLP-1 nutrition support is what I have. So that also came in my little packet as well. So that's like me. I'm good for the whole year.
I would
excited. Use this stuff so sparingly, it's not even funny.
Now, what does the instructions say? How much are you supposed to use?
It says
where's your glasses is what it says first.
It says 1.5 teaspoon.
Are you guessing?
Yeah. Actually, if I open up the shade, I can probably see it better, but no. Yeah, 2.5 tablespoons.
And how much water? Girl, get your glasses or open the shades.
2.5 teaspoons to 8 fluid ounces of water. And mix.
Well, I did that for like a year and a half before I got my glasses. It's like, okay, hold on a second.
Oh, I see it good. Oh Lord.
So I love it. So I showed you my 2 cups. And what else is that? So you had your skincare products in there. You had your 2 fizz sticks and that GL stuff. So tell us what the GL, what it's all about, because some people have probably heard about it, but I had not until last week when you told me about it.
Really? From my website. Right. So there are 2 from your website. So there's 2 ingredients that actually help in weight loss. I love it. So I'm gonna punch in GLP-1 and it says, oh, I should have actually asked it what it does, but it does say that it's called glucagon-like peptides, and they call it, for abbreviation, they call it GLP-1.
Mhm.
And GLP-1 is a receptor antagonist, so it's kind of like Ozempic and Wegovy and all those types of of medications. Supposedly this is more of a natural way to go, right? So
Okay.
I'm going here as opposed to having to
Yeah.
inject myself anything, right?
The other
So
route.
it says that it says that it's injectable or oral medication that mimics the natural gut hormone to treat diabetes and obesity.
Mm.
Yes.
And so
Uh-huh.
after you ordered it, my person who I get my products for, or who gives me the instructions and tells me about, then she got all excited about it, and then she started to talk to me about it. I'm like, hey, I said, my sister just ordered that. So I was basically, because we were all in a group chat, and I'm like, hey, my sister just ordered that, and I didn't know anything about it until she said it, and she noticed it on my website, and so now she ordered hers, and now I got to order me some. So that was funny.
Yeah. So it says that they work by stimulating the insulin. It says it's slowing the gastric emptying and suppressing the appetite, leading to sufficient weight loss. It says that it says anywhere from 15 to 20% of your body weight. I'll take that. Okay. No injection. I'll take that. To improve the cardiovascular health also is what it does. And the common side effects could be nausea, vomiting, and all that. But that's those the injections that they're referring to, not this product. Okay.
Oh,
So when I'm reading all that, that's just what it has for the Ozempic, and the Wegovy. Okay. Yeah. It says that the benefits of it is weight management, blood sugar control, cardiovascular and metabolic health. Key medications is GLP-1. It says then for those guys who are taking like injections, it says that you can have nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, and abdominal pain. You know how you have those commercials that says it may cause that's this. But it's always better to take whatever it is in a nutritional
natural form.
Right, exactly right. So that was the GLP-1. Now the other one I was telling you about was, I think it's GIP or G1P, GIP. Let's try GIP. GIP or G.
Maybe our cousin will see this and she'll give us her dissertation on it.
Oh, I'd love that. Love. So if Tony's watching, or if our doctor cousin's watching, so our nurse cousin or our doctor cousin's watching, please fill in the gaps. That'd be great. We appreciate that. But there's another one that is a G. I can't think of what it is.
Dr. Holistic, our holistic doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did I show you guys that I also got this new nail kit while she's looking through that?
No, you didn't.
It's wintertime and I keep breaking my nails. And we have nails as hard as our father, but
oh yeah,
older. If this is not the most beautiful little case ever, we are definitely. So this is called Kibi Sitam. It looked like it might be Asian. And then you open it up, and this is the cutest little thing.
Oh my goodness, that has a lot in it.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's really neat.
And it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't like, it was like in the teens.
Okay, now yes, you're speaking my language.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to start linking the stuff that we purchased down in the bottom of the thing there. But yeah, girl, we're on our health journey, and we always have been. But sometimes you just life be life in, But we try and stick to it. We're gonna get back on that wagon, and then just keep on trucking on, keep on moving on.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. That sounds like Gladys Knight. Keep on keeping on. What you looking up now?
I'm trying to find the other one. I think it's GIP. I'm gonna put GIP for.
So it doesn't try and be a meal replacement, does it? Because you've obviously been looking at it and figuring out more than I have.
This one actually says that it's a supplement. So no, it's not a meal replacement.
Okay, so I wonder if you can stick it in your smoothie.
Yeah, of course. What I like about it, it says hibiscus. I got it because I can just drink it with water, right? It's got
Okay.
hibiscus and lemonade flavor. I'm in.
Okay. You're gonna have to taste that tomorrow and tell me about it, and we'll write notes on it for next Tuesday.
I can do that. I can do
Yeah.
that. Too easy. Too
Yes.
easy.
So we've talked about our
So
health things. You were saying you were going to say something about Celtic salt. I got my notes from last. What were you going to say about
uh,
Celtic salt?
that really rejuvenated me. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it, and I'll just say that as opposed to going in and getting something that's not healthy or not natural, I choose when I have a headache. I choose to use it when I feel like dehydrated. I use it, because a lot of times we'll jump to the Gatorade, and Gatorade has sugar. If it doesn't have sugar, it has artificial sugar. These are all
I
the things
had,
that we don't need.
and you were an athlete, and I could never. And so that means you did
Mm,
Gatorade. I could never swallow Gatorade. I
yeah.
couldn't do Gatorade. It just never was palatable to me. Even
Hmm.
though it has all this. That's what I like about coconut water. If people don't know it, coconut water
Right.
has the same kind of electrolytes in it naturally, and it tastes good. So I like it.
Yep.
The lady that I did go to see last year, last year, who was my holistic person, she
Hmm.
said that well, she was local also, so I could walk into the shop.
Nice.
That if you're gonna have something like coconut water, drink it in the morning and the afternoon because it has carbs in it, and you want to be able to, get them all the way out of your system by the time you get ready to go to bed. So as far as trying to
Right.
lose weight. So
Hmm.
anyway, yeah.
So back to the Celtic salt. The Celtic salt says that it's a unrefined, mineral-rich salt harvested from the coastal regions that offer potential health benefits over processed table salt. Don't use processed table salt. Not good for you. Don't use it.
Mm-mm.
It says including enhanced hydration, and it improves your electrolyte balance, and it's better and it helps you with your digestion better. There's more. There's like a whole list of things here, but hydration and your electrolytes balance, improve your digestion. It's got mineral rich and less sodium, believe it or not, than table salt. It's got alkalizing properties, so it actually helps with the pH balance in your body, right?
Okay.
It helps with your skin. It says skin health. That's for topical use. Like
Hmm.
for salts, bath salts, and stuff like that. You can use the Celtic salt for that. It soothes itchy and inflamed skin. It's got no additives in it. It's all natural. I like the fact that it's actually sourced from somewhere. It's not just okay, seawater. Let's dry it up and there you go. you know. So yeah, it should be whatever. It says use in moderation to avoid high blood pressure or kidney strain. But all I can say is it really makes a difference when I get dehydrated. Sometimes I don't know it until I'm like so headachy or just need to lay down because I can't even pressure on my head just so much. But I'm telling you, take it for a day or two, and I'm like new again. I should take a little bit every day, even if I don't have it in like say water or whatever. I should at least put a little bit underneath my tongue every day.
Hmm.
And but when it comes to all the benefits as far as like for iron and potassium, just all the nutrients we actually need and minerals, it's in there. And I got that from Dr. Sadie from like years ago. Saying use X amount of salt. Hmm I want to say that's where I got it from.
Dr. Sebi, I think.
Yes. Hmm
So look at what I just let's see what I
It
just
is.
posted.
Because he said that there's 99 minerals and vitamins in Celtic, in sea salt. So Dr.
Look what
Sabi,
look what I just look what I just put on the ticker.
on the ticker.
Hmm.
It's so small on my telephone. Let's see here.
Oh, telephone.
Mm, This is
We
how
are
we.
not doctors. Seek out your health provider. This is
That's right.
our results.
That's
I
right.
want to make sure that we say
Uh
that. Um,
huh. Yes.
so yeah, so that was Celtic salt, and then let's see. We
Hmm
also said, oh, I have oh goodness gracious, you know how you have so much stuff all over the place here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
oh
trying to
let
think
me
what
go
are
over here.
the 99.
So how are you doing with getting more sleep, and how is our father? Because you were saying that our pop likes to stay up till the 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 crack
Crack
of
of
dawn,
dawn. The crack of dawn's dawn.
and
I'm like,
and then the thing is he'll be sitting for so long, then he stands up and his legs give out on him, and that's not a good thing.
right.
So he just had like a little bit of an incident this past week, right?
Weekend.
You want to give us a
Yeah,
little bit of
so he had a little fall. He was doing good. He walked across from the media room to his room, and oh Lord, can I just say that he almost made it to the bed.
and you
I
were right there
so
with him. You were right there with him.
I was right there with him indeed. And so he was doing his little getting ready to do his little turnabout to sit his bottom on his bed, and I thought his leg just gave out, and he just kind of crumpled to the floor. And
Mhm.
as he was going down, his ankle got stuck underneath
Chair.
his lifting chair. Oh my Lord. So he sprained his ankle. We had to end up going to the emergency. He didn't want to go that Saturday morning, so we ended up going on Sunday.
Mhm.
And yeah, so he sprained that thing really, pretty good. So we've been icing it, and I just happen to have a boot that goes up to, just below your knee from the foot surgeries and the toe surgery, the ankle surgery and the toe surgeries I had. Right.
Has it?
So thank God for that. And I've had like at least 3 or 4 boots, and I've given them all away. And so I was concerned that I didn't have any left. And thank the Lord I had one. It was like just sitting there in front of, oh, I'm like, thank you, Lord.
But
So
he
yeah, I
should have
had
had one
one.
too. He should have had one too from a couple of years ago. He had like
That was
a
mine. That was mine from like I've had them. Yeah, so I've had that for at least 5, 6 years.
okay, but you
But the
had one
others I
5
had.
years. But when I
Hmm?
was there with him, also with you, he had all those surgeries in that one year, and he had his own boot that he had to have lifted up.
Yeah, but that was like a soft boot. Like there was like no hardness to it at all.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
still have that one. It was in his closet. Matter of fact, I took it out, and I'm gonna have him sleep in that because he's got a habit of turning his ankles this way or that, and we want to keep that muscle as straight as possible. You don't want to get in the habit because that's a bad habit,
Mhm.
to have. So I'm sorry. Sorry, that's someone to send a picture, and I'm trying to see the picture while we have a let's swipe up, swipe up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah. So long story short was he's recuperating. He's doing the ice thing.
Mhm.
Um, it's the swelling is finally going down. It started going down like it was a little bit last night, and then just a little bit more today. I
Mhm.
may have to go and have him have an MRI to see if there's anything in there like ligament tears or anything like that. But I had him walk on it today. I just think it's a really bad sprain because he's been staying in the room, going from his bed just to his chair, right in his room, just to be safe, right? And
Mhm.
there's a little bit of small helping and rotation he was be sitting. But now I put him in a wheelchair and I had him wheel himself over halfway from his room to the media room. That
Mhm.
way, he's got to get his body moving. He just can't sit or lay down.
Right.
So he did. I made sure he had some tools to help him. Be able to stand and rotate. With he's got one of those little walkers that actually have like a handle and it's kind of like a handlebar and it goes down and he's got one that's a rollator that you can roll it. And then he's got the one that has like those suction cups, but it's a rug. So he's on the rug. And I,
Mhm.
I had him get up that way and I had him sit down in the wheelchair and had him roll over.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so I just got to keep him upright. I don't want him eating and laying down because that's the last thing we need. He's already a good amount as far as weight goes. Uh, you know, talk about him, not me right now. So, but
Um,
yeah.
what was I gonna say? Does he still have somebody come in like an exercise physical therapist person?
Can I just say that we're blessed because we had them probably longer than we should have been allowed, and so we're grateful for favor, right?
Mhm.
So I have not heard from her, and the last time she came was last week Thursday, and that may be his last one,
Well, but now he just
especially.
fell again, so now hopefully he can go for another whole cycle.
And that's good you say that because I will ask and find out. So that's my due out to you, and I'll let you know what they say because yeah, that'd be a blessing.
Mhm.
I think I can
Mhm.
put it on here. Is it feel
Yeah.
better?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So those things, and then
Mm-hmm.
okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. Okay, why is it that we're at a certain age and all of a sudden all the really cute doohickeys, girl? Talk about getting rid of inflammation in your face.
Yeah, looks like a little mini taco thing. Would it? Hey, show me.
It's a really soft brush. Very
What?
so our kids, your daughters probably know it's called gua sha. You can get these little glass things that you can go like this to your face and it helps to
Hmm.
remove any puffiness.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the fact that the face is chunky and I'm working on that, but there's still it's called inflammation.
I know.
It is inflammation, and
Mm.
so there's this lady that I watch on TikTok, and she comes on like I don't know if it's 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, and it's nighttime for her. So she's doing her nighttime routine, but I can do it in the morning. And she uses her hand and she just goes like 10 times in this
Hmm.
direction. And then she goes down and around, and then she goes down around the ear. And then she does the same
That's
thing
amazing.
down around the ear and
That's
down
all right.
around like that.
Hmm.
And so I sit there and I will watch her for that whole 30 minutes. And so I'm like, let me get the thing so I can do it with her. And then there's another lady who does, brushes it up and then she holds it like this.
Oh yeah, girl! I watched this video last year
And then she
with
brings it to the hairline. And then she brings it to the hairline and then she leaves it there. And that girl, I'm like, this is so relaxing just watching them do that and then do it while she does it.
yeah. Well, I was watching this thing last year, and it was an Indian is in India, and he's like one of those street vendors. He has a chair. People come and sit down, and he massages their face. I mean, he massaged their face so much. I was like, oh Lord! But the people that came in, they looked so stressed and so. By the time he finished, oh man, they look like a whole new person. Like all the wrinkles that you saw were all like lifted up, and just everything. And I'm like, that's it. So I need to take a plane to India to get the whole.
Girl, don't you go without me. Don't go without me.
So let's go. Let's start saving. That'd be fun.
I was telling somebody about a resort. There was something I think I was talking about besides you because you already know. Dr. Sebi has a resort in like Costa Rica. And we just need to go for
No, it's not Costa Rica, Honduras.
Well, there's one I saw a guy in but there is another. It was a beautiful spa, excellent food, also in Costa Rica. So we just need to do that once a year. Just island hop,
But
country
let's
hop.
stop talking about it because I need that. I need a break, and that would be really, really nice. But listen, I before I forget about the Celtic salt, I wanted to tell you the trace minerals and things like that. And so real quick, it's like a whole list. They have 88 listed. You can go to Google or whoever your search engine is, and it'll pop up the key minerals and electrolytes in highest concentration: magnesium, potassium, calcium, iron, sodium chloride. It's got sulfur and sulfate. It's got boron. Zinc, selenium, manganese. It's got iodine. If I pronounce it incorrectly, you get the idea. Copper. It's got a whole bunch of things. Silicone. It's got like all kinds of things. And so all I can say is just look it up and know for yourself what you're actually ingesting.
The Celtic salt.
For the Celtic salt, yeah. So just all I can say is yes. Yeah. It says.
You send me a link. Send me your link for that from Amazon, and we can put it in the comment section.
I'm going to send you the.
No, not just that. I mean, the link to purchase it directly. I mean, we need to start setting these things up so that when we are talking about items, it's called affiliate marketing. So that when you actually show them an item, you have a link to it, and people can.
Hang on. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna mute you and block you for a second.
Oh, she muted me and blocked me for a second. Okay. And what time is it? Oh my goodness, we're down to the last probably 7-8 minutes or so. But hopefully you guys find something of benefit when we're talking and having a little sister chat. We have to start off with get your cup of tea and come just listen to us chat and ask us a question in the chat room. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, we only have like so left, but yeah.
So that I didn't want you to hear my puppy barking though.
Oh, I'm surprised he's still there with you. I thought he's finding a new home, but the new home is delayed a little bit. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So what else did I have on here? I think some of these things we'll save for next week because we talked about quite a lot. I don't want to start a new conversation when we should be winding down right now. But
and let's find something really short that we can just Oh, actually, I have one thing that might get us to the very end without going over, and that's the calendar we talked about.
Okay, go ahead.
So for March 3rd says that in March 3rd it says in 1865, Freedmen's Bureau established aid for newly freed slaves.
Hold the picture up while you're reading it. Like, is there a back picture to it or back something while you're reading?
Oh, this is for March.
Okay, all right, and then show us IU. Okay, and no, but what's the name of the company that produced the calendar?
Oh, it was it's IU. Yes, it says Urban Intellectuals.
Okay,
Black History Made Easy.
All right. Awesome. Show us the front cover.
Front cover, voila.
Is that in this? Oh, it is for 2026 also. Okay. There we go. All right. Sounds good.
I'm trying to be on it.
Yeah. Nice. 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 So that was
So,
really good. That was fun. Oh, and you know what, girl? Did we have we talked? I don't think I've given this cream right here enough credit.
which cream is
I
that one?
It's called Naturium. Naturium. And it has the Glow Getter multi oil body butter. Okay, now I do love my Arbonne stuff, but I was on
Right.
vacation and I saw this in it was like a Marshall's, like their sister store for Florida.
Yeah.
And I just said, let me just buy this thing. Not my luggage was nearly full going over from Connecticut to Florida. So
Mhm.
going back, I had to pull some stuff out and rearrange my bags. But I'm like, this is going home with me. I
Oh
also,
no, no, you had to rearrange your son's bag. Who had space, right?
my husband and my son's bag. Take stuff out of mine, put it in there. But why did I try and bring home a whole jar of spaghetti sauce from Florida? We went to this restaurant and the guy enjoyed us so much. He came over and gave us his seasoned jar of spaghetti sauce. And for some reason, I forgot you cannot travel with anything unless it's 3 ounces or less. And I'm
Right.
like,
And if you put it in your suitcase.
if I had put it in my suitcase, it would have made it to Connecticut. But I had it in my carry-on for some reason. Girl, I didn't have my hormone, my perimenopausal pills, which there's no such thing.
Oh Lord.
I got there thinking I'm okay, and he says, that's going with me. I said, but it's not even open.
Man.
And I thought about it. I'm like, that was supposed to be in my suitcase. I just didn't want to take the chance of spaghetti sauce spilling all. I could have wrapped it up and put it in a plastic bag, all the
Yep.
things.
Ziploc
Honey,
it. Ziploc.
that man was home that night and he enjoyed that spaghetti sauce. I should have said bon appetit, enjoy, because
Yeah.
he was just
I've
so
had that happen. Yeah. I've had that happen with expensive hair products, right? And it's like one time I poured out my mouthwash, rinsed it out in the bathroom, and squeezed as much as I could into that mouthwash because it was around the right size. Yeah. First of all, come on. I don't normally pay a good price for it. And it was like a whole thing. You ain't gonna take the whole thing.
Girl. And our hair products. Wait, so were you going to be late for the plane, or you just
Mhm.
realized it before you got to the spot?
Yeah, to the TSA guys.
You realized it before that because you wouldn't have had time. Like that, you would have.
Oh no. I realized no. Yeah. I realized just before I was going in. But I would still come out. I would back myself out with my stuff. Yes, I would. Oh, yes, I would. I've thrown too many things away, and not too many. I say probably in my lifetime, I probably had to throw like 5 things away. But still, there's still my 5 things, right?
Honey, my husband he always travels with a little smaller jar than this of
Hmm.
coconut oil because we put coconut oil on our hair, our body, everything all the way down.
Yeah.
And he got there, and because the lady was a woman of color,
Hmm.
she said, "I'm gonna give you a chance to empty out this jar and take it empty." So we could always replace the coconut oil. I love my little tiny jars, mason jars, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So he went and he dumped it all out because I think it had all liquefied already anyway because it was Florida, and she gave him back the jar. I was like, because it's just the small stuff. She just throw stuff away and throw stuff away. But anyway,
I get it.
I think I might have to do a little tutorial or a short video using this little thing and attach it for TikTok and do a side by side, watching the lady do it and me do it at the same time.
Oh, that's an idea. Or we can do it together on his. I'll order one. We can do it together on this.
We can still do it. We can still do it because that's 1:00, and the audience here is going to be different from the audience over there. But I do appreciate you all. I'm going to get my highlighter, and I'm going to make sure that all the stuff that we didn't talk about, we'll talk about it. And it's now 2:00.
All right. I have that same alarm.
Girl.
Out of all the alarm choices they give us, you have to have the same one. Can I have an original idea, please?
I think I came first, so that was my original idea.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You need to ask our mother because we know that our baby sister is 18 years behind me. That's obvious, but I think that somebody messed up. I think that we're actually twins. We're not just sisters 3 years apart. Anyhow, we appreciate all you who came in and for our am I our own person who's watching? It might be one of us watching ourselves. Are you?
No, I'm not on. I'm not on.
All right, so we do appreciate our follower, and for anybody who comes through and watches later on, put pound replay in the comment section. We totally appreciate you, and go over and visit me on TikTok. I'm Nubian Queen TV over there, and I'm also live every morning reading the Bible. And Lord Jesus, I needed a cup of espresso this morning because you and I were up talking till your 11 o'clock and my midnight, right?
Did I do that?
And then I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up getting ready, 5 o'clock. I hit the alarm, stayed there for 5:30. I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to the person ahead of me. And I went into her room. I'm listening to her. And then it's starting to creep up from 5:30, 5:45, getting close to 6 o'clock, right? And I'm usually up by then. And I'm laying in bed. This is not what I normally do. And she said, and a little sleep and a little slumber. And I said, no, the Holy Spirit's not convicting me through her message. Girl, I got out that bed so fast.
That's funny.
I'm like, it's like if you say you're gonna do something, get up and do it. And I don't even go live till 7 o'clock, but I go into other people's room, like a tithe and an offering, and I go in their room and listen to them. And she was praying down the house this morning. I mean, she's from,
I love it.
Where is she from? She's from Trinidad, I think. I love going into her room. So if you're the person that's watching, I can't tell. There's 3 people watching now. Look at that. But if you are Sis Young from Trinidad, I appreciate your she comes on at 4 o'clock in the morning, girl.
Ooh, that's the hour right there.
Girl, that is the hour. So by the time I get in there. But when she said a little sleep and a little slumber, I said, Lord, you all up in my stuff, all up in my meal today. But I love it.
I love that.
Yeah. So I do enjoy, even now, even when on Saturday and Sunday, I sleep in a little bit because I do have a family, I do have a husband. And he usually is not getting into bed till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. That's why I don't go into her room at 4 o'clock, But but I do appreciate being in her room. It's such a blessing. And the last thing going out, I turned my daughter into this, right? So now she uses it. And then she bought one for her husband, right? My husband loves it. And so I decided while I'm out on vacation and I'm visiting.
Oh.
Isn't that what your grandchildren call you?
Yes.
Okay, so please forgive me, but I try to come up with every other name under the sun.
They say that flat. They say that's the flat. That's what do you call that? I forgot how mom says that. That's the greatest compliment when someone actually imitation. If someone imitates you, that's the greatest compliment.
So I thought at first it was April's. Sorry, our cousin. She goes by Yaya or Yeye, and then Yaya is the Greek word. And I looked up the French word, and then I love Nana is Nana. Our grandmas are our grandmas. But when I said to myself again, Mima, who calls himself Mima? I said, oh, my sister's gonna get me.
It's okay.
So now I love that so much that I want my future grandchildren to call me Mima.
Amen.
So when my daughter came in the room and she saw that this was on there, she cracked up laughing. I'm like, you're not gonna try and tell me that this was yours because I know I'm getting older and I don't remember things. I went right in there, got that little marker, and I wrote this on there myself. Like
you do remember things. So we bind that in the name of Jesus, rebuke it. We forget some things.
Memory's getting better in Jesus' name. My memory.
That's right.
But we do appreciate you all who came into the room. Share this out, like, comment, and all the things, and come back and visit us next week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock Central. And we just appreciate. We're in here just doing sister talk, bringing some more people. So we do at the end of every thing we do peace, love, and blessings. In Jesus' name, we love you. Thank you for coming in and indulging us with this little bit of chit chat. Go right upstairs and give Pop a hug and a kiss for me. And I'll talk to you in about 5 minutes.
All
right. We love you guys. Thank you for visiting us for today. And